comment,
and subscribe for more content.
Where's the notification bell?
It's to the right of you.
Oh. What's up, guys? MD Shady back at it again today with another great video for you guys. Today we will be looking at my top 10 favorite Funko sodas of all time. But before that, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and hit that little notification bell to be notified when future content like this video gets released. Anyways, guys, let's check it out. So I have my pad of paper here because I kind of wrote some stuff down about some of these pops. I have my phone where I can kind of look at these soda cans as I talk about them, and I have just a couple of other notes written down for anything I'd like to say or piece counts, stuff like that. Any Funko soda that has been produced so far or even just announced will be in this list today. To start off, we have number 10 on my list, and funny enough is I actually have it right here sealed. It is HR Puffin Stuff. It is limited to 2,000 pieces, and that means that the chase has about 333 pieces, which is crazy. That's a super low number. Hopefully mine has a chase in it. That'd be really, really cool, but we're not quite opening it up yet. We're waiting for a video for the future for you guys that has a ton of cans to open it, which will be super awesome. But yeah, I really love the HR Puffin Stuff soda can. I mean, it's really cool. I have the pop just down there as well. I think I like the common better than the chase, but overall this is a really great soda can, and it reminds me of my dad, and maybe that's why I like it so much. Coming in at number 9 on my list, I have Prince John from Robin Hood. This is a cool one. Limited to 7,500 pieces, which means it has approximately a chase count of 1,250, which is also pretty low. I mean, obviously it's not as low as HR Puffin Stuff. I believe that's the lowest actually on this list, but it is a pretty low count for the chase, and that chase is really, really cool. The common is good and the chase is good, and that's why this made it to my list. You got the different colors on his king's robe, and then the whole head sculpt is different. One is kind of he's like kind of giving you a grim look where he's kind of laughing, and then the other one he's totally shocked or hypnotized, whatever you kind of want to call that. And honestly, a really, really solid soda can. I want to pick one of these up. Coming in at number 8, we have Bob Ross. Bob Ross is limited to 12,000 pieces, which means there are 2,000 chases of this, and I love both of these versions. I mean, I'm going to say that for all these, obviously, because when I made this list, I took into consideration not only the common, but the chase as well. When you look at that common, that's just a really solid figure of Bob Ross. The colors make sense. He's got the green on the paint, which is really cool. He's most likely painting a tree when you look at it like that. And then you have that chase where his beard and his hair is flocked, which is a great idea. And not only that, the shirt color is different, and the paint on the brush is orange, which is so cool. I mean, they could have just made it flocked and that would have been it, but they went above and beyond and they changed up some colors, which was really, really awesome by Funko to do. Coming in at number 7 on my list, I have Iron Man. Now, when I wrote this down, I was thinking that there was 25,000 pieces, but it's only 20,000, which, I mean, is still quite a bit for a Funko soda. But I thought it was 25, so the note that I had written down for the chase is wrong. I don't know how much it's wrong by. I would say there's about 5,000, just over 5,000 of the commons then. Or no, not commons, of the chases then, and then obviously the rest would be the commons. But this figure's great. I mean, you have the Iron Man, it looks like Iron Man, obviously. And then the chase, he has his helmet off where it's showing his face. Obviously, he's Tony Stark. I like this. It would have been way higher on my list if the chase would have been Tony Stark in a suit. Moving on to number 6, I have Roger Rabbit. I really, really like this one. Roger Rabbit has 10,000 pieces, which means he has about 1,666 chases. I'm not exactly sure when it doesn't divide correctly if there's, let's say, an extra chase, I guess, or if they make it an extra common. I don't know exactly how they do it when the number doesn't divide evenly, but there's about 1,666 of the chases, and I want both of these real bad. I mean, I kind of want the chase a little more just because, I don't know, chases are fun. This one's really good because with the Roger Rabbit, obviously, he looks himself, he looks kind of wacky, he looks great. And then the chase is when he gets the kisses on his face. Expression is different. His ears are even kind of folded back, and obviously he has the kisses on his face, which is really, really great. There's multiple reasons why this chase and common are super together. Now we're moving on to the big number 5, and that is the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is another one that I really, really love, and we will be opening it up in that video. Just gotta wait. We got a lot coming, and this is one of the ones that I picked out, and I'm super pumped to open this one up. Shredder is limited to 12,500 pieces, which means his chase count is roughly 2,083. That's pretty good. I like the amount of chases there because I really want to get my hands on one of these chases. The common is awesome. It looks just like Shredder. It's really nice. I love TMNT, so Shredder was a need for me when I seen that he was getting his own soda can. And the blacklight chase is phenomenal. It really reminds me of like an 8-bit kind of video game style with that blacklight. It looks so good. I love the use of the yellow, the purple, the pink, and the blue. They just go together so good and pop so well, and I really hope I can get my hands on the chase version of the Shredder. Moving on to number 4, we're getting up there on this list now. Sonic. Now again, this is 12,500 pieces, which means it has about 2,083 chases. And this is great. I mean, there's nothing going crazy with this soda figure, which I really like. You got Sonic. It looks great. Looks just like Sonic. And then you have the chase, and it's flocked. That's all it needs to be. They could have done, like, if you want to do Super Sonic or whatever, but I prefer to see him flock. I might need to buy a few of these because I want to get my hands on that flock chase. Now we are at the top 3, and for number 3 I have Quick Draw McGraw. This is great for a lot of different reasons. So first off, it has 10,000 pieces, which means it has about 1,666 chases, and that's kind of low. Not really. That's kind of that midpoint with sodas where 10,000 I feel like is the middle. It could either be more pieces or less pieces. So 10,000 is good. This common, really awesome. Really, really love the Quick Draw McGraw figure. It looks so great. And then the chase is phenomenal. I don't know if I like it more than the common, but I like why they went with that version of the chase. Obviously, the chase is El Kabong, his kind of alter ego, his other alias, I guess you could say. And it looks really, really cool. The whole figure is a different figure. It's a whole new skull. You have that guitar and obviously his black attire, which looks so cool. This is one of those soda cans where you want to have both the common and the chase for sure. Now we're on to number 2 on my list, and that is Miguel from Coco. I can't wait to get my hands on one of these. This is such a cool soda can. It is limited to 10,000 pieces again, which means 1,666 chases, and I really feel like the chase kind of shines bright on this one. The common is great. It looks like Miguel. It's cool, but that chase is so good. I mean, you have him with the kind of sugar skeleton face on. He's got his hood up, so it's not just a repaint, it's a whole new sculpt. And even his hands, you could tell, they're skeleton hands, they're bony, they're not like a fleshy kind of hand, which is great. Besides that, there's nothing else that's different. It looks so good. I really want to get both of these, like I said, again, where this is one where you want to get that common and you really, really want to get the chase as well. So before we move on to my number 1 favorite Funko soda of all time, we're gonna do an honorable mention of 3 different soda cans. So starting off first, I have Chucky. Chucky's a really cool one. It is limited to 15,000 pieces, which means there is 2,500 chases. The common and the chase are both great. You have Chucky where he's got kind of his hair's not really a disaster, and he's got that menacing look on. And then you have the chase where he's got the blood and the scarring on his face, and his hair is kind of a little bit more of a disaster. This one is one of those ones where you could get the chase or you could get the common, I think, and you'd be happy with whatever you got. Next up in the honorable mentions, I have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Again, 15,000 pieces, 2,500 chases. This one's really, really cool. Stay Puft is obviously such an iconic character. And then that chase version is the red glow-in-the-dark, just like in the movie, which is super, super cool. I would say, again, like, a lot of people might want that chase, but if you get the common, I think you'd still be happy because it's a really nice looking figure. And last but not least, for the honorable mentions, I knew I couldn't make this video without including this soda because people would probably get mad, and that is the 1989 Joker. This is pretty cool. As much as I'm not a huge fan of it, I know that this is a great Funko soda. It is also limited to 15,000 pieces. All three of these honorable mentions were. The common, really cool. Looks like his kind of normal attire. And then with that chase, you have it where his face paint is a little bit smeared. The pants are a little bit different. Obviously, his hat is different, and it's like metallic, which is super cool. So there's a lot of different things that go on with this, and obviously, this version of the Joker is so iconic. People love this soda can. And finally, my favorite soda can of all time so far, because who knows, tomorrow we could get an announcement and that might be my favorite, but so far number one is right here, and it is Vampire Freddy. This thing is great. I mean, it's limited to 10,000 pieces, so you're looking at 1,666 chases, and I'm dying to get my hands on the chase. I love the common. I mean, Vampire Freddy, he looks really great. He looks like a Freddy Funko, which is great, with the red crown, which is a really awesome touch. The cape looks nice. Everything about it looks nice. He even has like those dimples, which are great. Or not dimples, freckles. But there's something that really speaks to me about that chase. I really love the thought of it's totally different. It's not like, okay, they just did the Freddy Vampire and they made his skin color a little different, or his cape is different, or something's different. This whole thing is a whole new figure, and Skeleton Freddy is so cool. I love the brown hair. It really pops when the rest of the figure is kind of black and white, and then that orange bow tie also pops a lot as well. I just wish it was glow in the dark, and then that would be so crazy. I doubt it's going to be glow in the dark because it doesn't say anything about it, but if it was, this would probably stay my favorite Funko soda for potentially all time. So there you have it. That is my top 10 favorite Funko sodas to date. Maybe we can do another video like this in the future, maybe in a year from now when there's more sodas out. If you think that's a good idea, let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and hit that little notification bell to be notified when future content like this video gets released. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Peace in, peace out.
Follow us on all of our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at A Funko Popcast. If you want to check out some of our other content that's featured on our channel, you can click either the playlist that's on your screen right now featuring previous episodes of our weekly podcast, A Funko Popcast, or we have suggested a video for you guys in relation to today's video.